Steve Jobs said, "People don't know what they need until you put it in front of them." Same here. More than 500K people arrive in New York every year, and they don't know what they're missing. Dr. Pigeon is here to break that information gap. New York City has a medical record, millions of public data points, crime rates, housing violations, health inspections, welfare programs. Community organizations have first-hand case files. Journalists have done deep investigations. People who've lived here have written about their experiences. But no one has ever turned this fragmented data into something a regular person can use, based on who they are, telling them what they need to know. We clustered this raw data, extracted features, and organized it into 132 structured knowledge nodes across 10 life domains. Dr. Pigeon is just like an experienced doctor. Dr. Pigeon profiles you through natural conversation. How did you get here? How long are you staying? What are you here to do? Every question has a clear information payoff, and here's what makes it powerful. It doesn't just record what you say. It cross-references your profile against real data and makes inferences, things you need to know but would never think to ask. Most AI systems hide their memory. We flip that. The agent's memory is the user interface. Every fact, every inference, every recommendation, organized into 3 clear lists. Nothing is hidden. You can see it, correct it, and trust every piece. When Dr. Pigeon says the SLA wine license is your real critical path, that's because the hearing calendar, permit processing times, and your lease burning $6,000 a month all point to the same conclusion. Every recommendation traces back to real data, high signal, zero noise. Con, Cornell and Booth double masters. Opening her first restaurant in Bed-Stuy, $6,000 a month in rent, stuck on permits. She thought the bottleneck was the fire department. Dr. Pigeon showed her the full 6-step approval chain and pointed out the real critical path wasn't fire, it was the SLA liquor license. 4 to 6 months. It also gave her an option she hadn't considered. Open as a coffee shop in July, add alcohol in October. Every month of waiting is another $6,000 burning. David, software engineer, relocating from Austin, needs an apartment in Brooklyn, 3 weeks to sign. Dr. Pigeon pulled NYPD crime maps and MTA commute data for 3 neighborhoods. Bed-Stuy, crime concentrates on commercial strips, not residential blocks. 28 minutes to Midtown on the AC. Bushwick, the L train shuts down 8+ weekends a year. Park Slope, safest but over budget. Recommendation, Bed-Stuy. Apply this week. Your immigration status, your finances, your family, none of it leaves your device. It runs entirely on a local language model. And in the future, the agent can act on your behalf. Email your landlord, file a complaint, book appointments, from telling you what to do to doing it for you. Advising newcomers to New York is an unbounded problem. Our solution: collect and analyze real data, perform clustering and feature extraction, build our own structured knowledge base, and use cluster centers as anchor points to converge on user profiles and needs. This design ensures the agent always retrieves around anchor points, dramatically reducing hallucination. During conversation, the agent converges on user profiles along structured dimensions. Convergence direction is controllable. This is a valuable pattern for future agent products. We organize profiles and needs as a node graph. The graph structure itself carries part of the reasoning, front-loading what agentic RAG would do at runtime. At its core, this is an extension of auto-research. The system runs autonomously, and the knowledge base is replaceable and hot-swappable. Dr. Pigeon can be a New York guide, a London guide, a video editing advisor, a game development consultant. The list is endless. Our system has 2 GPU-intensive workloads. First, clustering, building the knowledge base. We ingest millions of records with Rapids QDF, run LLM-powered summarization and embedding through NIM, and cluster in high-dimensional space with QHScan. Every step runs locally on GB10. Raw data never leaves the device. Second, inference, the agent's reasoning loop at runtime. The agent cycles between reading the knowledge graph, retrieving around anchor points, running LLM inference, and writing back to the user's profile graph. This requires 3 large structures in memory simultaneously: the embedding index, the live user graph, and a 70 billion parameter model with its KV cache. DGX Spark's 128 gigabytes of unified memory keeps all 3 co-resident, 0 copy switching between retrieval and inference. Privacy is the natural result. The full chain stays on one device. That's all. Thanks for watching.